everyone. I want to start saying hi fam, like fam for family, because you guys are becoming my family. Whoop, 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 whoop. Anyway, I want to say thank you for viewing the previous video. Like, I'm getting a hang of everything. Like, I'm so proud of me, and I'm also proud of us because our consistency is doing its thing, you know, it's consisting. So as the topic of the video, a movie, amen, one day. But as the topic says, we're talking about life after university. This is for the people who either are almost done or they're done with uni, or even those who are currently still starting university. There's some things that maybe you will pick from here, and yeah, it's going to be based on my own experience, based on some things that I thought would be the way I wanted them to be, you know, but then they turned out different. So I'll be checking at my book because I have points written down. Not a lot of points though.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
But anyway, let's get right into it. So we're gonna begin with our first point, which is immediately like the last month of university, the graduation. Yeah, that's still after the whole study period, depending on like where you studied. So graduation, hey. Let me even take a breath, because wow, by the time you're in that graduation list, oh, I don't know if it's my university or like it's all universities, I don't know. But the hustle you do, like for me, let me give you a story time. I finished in 2021. I graduated in October, but I finished like my sessions in 2020, December. So between 2020 to 2021, October, I was supposed to clear with the school, check all my units. What else? If I had retakes, do them. So when I finished in 2020, I thought, oh well, 2021 will come. January there, I go to school, I figure out my missing marks. What? Wait. Missing marks? What's wrong with universities like uni? Marks that I have done, like, where are my marks? Like, I did first year huko, second year, like natafu. I don't even want to remember. It was hectic looking for those marks. It was like I was looking for the lecturers wakiwa kwa nyumba. Juu I had like, I think I had like 8 missing marks, and then at that time I hadn't done an exam. There's one unit I hadn't done an exam, and that is because when they were doing an exam on December, I don't know how I missed that exam. But I was told I would do that exam physically, but I had done a cut. So at least I was better off up. Nimefanya cut, sijafanya exam, so obviously doesn't add up. Sasa, I go to school in January to look for my marks because I know like, obviously you have to finish with all marks done and tell me where I'm going to get lecturers for first year. Then later, I didn't even know where to get those lecturers, because like in my school, the lecturers that taught you in first year are not the same ones who will teach you in fourth year. Are not the same lecturers you'll meet in the end of the year. And then others used to go to other universities, others are part-time. Like, it was hectic. Trust me. But anyway, so I went to school and then I started looking for those marks, and then I had to follow up that one exam that I hadn't done. Like, I look back and I'm like, nothing comes easy. Like, that statement applies. It really, really applied to me then. So I was told, like, I need to look for the booklets that I used. I started looking for the lecturers, hadi lecturers wakanijua. Can you imagine? Lecturer hata sijai nsalimia nikikuwa klasi yake. Hiyo time ilibidi tujuane. Ilibidi nimkumbushe, you remember me, your students, me, yes, me, I want to graduate, and I don't have those marks. Like, I don't know what happened. Anyway, so, and then, mind you, I'm going to that school and I'm not staying there anymore, because when I was in university I used to stay there, but now I had to go back home. So every day I have to board like 2 cars kufika hadi huko. Hey, fair. I think that between January to like October, I feel like I even could camp in that school, because walinipeleka haraka. Like, mimi hata nilikuwa nasikia ni kama I'm not graduating, by the way. Like, I was like, by the way, I feel like I should accept my fate. Like, I'm just gonna be a 2022 graduate, because hey, things were not doing their things, if it actually makes sense. But yeah, so I had to go look for lecturers, and then I did. There's some marks that were being like inserted in my portal, but now the problem is when you go search for them physically, they tell you come back at this day, so you come back after 2 days, so you go check. You can as well just go home and then you check after some days, the portal will work. So imagine tulipelekana hivyo hadi August. August, I had to do the exam. You remember the exam I said I had to do? I had to do it. I didn't even have notes. Like, I went to the lecturer and I told him, like, I need to do this exam, I need to graduate. And then the lecturer is telling me, go look for the notes. Go liaise with students that are currently doing that unit. And I don't even know that. Wow. Let me tell you, if you have missing marks, anzia sai. Mali uko tu wanza kutafutana nazo. I have seen many people not graduating because of that thing. You get me? Yeah, so anzia saizi kutafutana na marks. Usingoje ati, let me first finish the coursework. Sijui, we're in this together, we are friends. Hey, you'll find yourself alone. And trust me, another thing I've realized, like university, the group mentality, it does not work. You will find yourself uko peke yako. Watu mulikwanga unadhania ati munaenda pamoja, ikifika hapo kwa graduate, my dear brother, my dear sister, please, tebu, make it your due diligence to like follow up on your own things, because hey, no one will do that for you. Imagine. Alafu, the worst thing is this. You see, for me, unlike many other people at CG, but I saw a lot. Hey, Actually, you can even go tell your dad or your mom your marks are missing, and they go with you to school. Bruh. Me? Me? Hiyo hata sijui niliachia wapi. Cause me, I knew one thing is for sure, I have to graduate. My mom knows I am graduating. Hakuna story ya kusema sijui retake sijui nini. But that responsibility, like, you need to account for your own actions. Like, make sure you're in class, make sure that you're doing whatever that needs to be done, make sure that by the end of the 4 years or 3 years or 2 years, depending on the duration of your coursework, you're done. Like, responsibility ni yako. So the minute ujue hivyo kuanzia mapema, juu mimi nilijua hivyo kuanzia first year, nilikuwa tu najua hapa ni mimi na ni mimi na ni lazima nimalize, na hapa hakuna story ya kusema ati nitaleta mzazi anitetee. Hapana. Hata mzazi mwenyewe anangoja graduation day, anangoja kuona umemaliza, you get, na kila kitu imeisha. So but all in all, what I'm saying is just do your due diligence, because hata kama wazazi utawaleta into this mix, uta stress bure, na wewe hata wewe mwenyewe unajua hujafanya kazi, like point blank, unaona. So from the beginning, from the word go, take up that responsibility. Because me, truth be told, man, unapata, because I used to have a lot of those instances, people like, Mel, umemaliza aje na tulikuanga na wewe, umemaliza aje na sikuwa ninakuona ukifanya sijui this and this, sijui ulikuwa na miss classes, sijui nini. But ni hiyo tu ujanja, bedhi natakanga ujanja, ujijue. So another thing that I came to understand also about the graduation period is that if you like really need it, if you really want to graduate, you will graduate no matter what. You will. If you really want to finish up with the degree or the diploma or the certificate, you will. If you want it, you will have it. Imagine you will. It just needs you to keep on pushing them, keep on reminding them, keep on going there until wakuzoea, until waseme yenyewe huyu mse, tusaidie huyu dem juu ameshinda hapa, atutoke kwa nini, kwa radar. But you get what I mean. So yeah, like, hey, I remember like the last month to graduation, I spent a lot on transport, because I was constantly there, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, constantly in that university. And I used to feel so drained, you know, because I'm like seeing it's coming, but then it's not coming, but then it's coming. It was a lot. But yeah, we made it. So come graduation happened, and unlike everybody else, they want to like celebrate it with their family, celebrate it with like, you know, have a party, nini. Me, I didn't have that. Mine was kind of different, and it's normal, it's okay. I came to realize like it's how you want it for you. You don't have to be like everyone else at Sijui. You have to have an event, you have to invite all your family members, you have to have a party with your friends, you have to, you know, Sijui, have a deco, Sijui what, like, emergency must. If privileged to have all that, well and good, like, eat it with a good big spoon. But at the same time, if you do not do it, and as long as you have your degree, ni yako, umeaccomplish kitu. Imagine umeaccomplish kitu. So usifeel like you have to know what next, like during that graduation, nini. You go get your graduation certificate and move, you know. If you have few friends, you can as well do something, but again, see must, unaona. So yeah, and that is what I came to understand about like that whole period of like graduation. And I really appreciated getting that degree like this, because I had really, I even remember, hey, another story time. Wow. I remember I went to this to the HOD, head of department, and I went to him, and I sat there, and then I was like, you know what, like I will really want to graduate. And then I spoke my heart out, and I was like, I feel like I'm not graduating. I've looked for those marks, I cannot find them. There are some lecturers who have even gone to other countries. I don't even know what to do. I even cried, my G. I cried. Like, I was there crying. I think I cried in front of that man. And he was like, he was like, yo, why are you crying? Like, I was like, wow. I even feel like I'll cry again right now because you are. That was a time of my life that I cried. I was like, if anything, just tell me anything, I will do it so that I can just graduate. Like, where? Yo, when I got that degree, I cried again because I remembered how hard I got it. I didn't even remember like the 4 years I spent not understanding anything.
God have mercy upon us.
I remembered like the last 6 months because it was a lot. Eh, the depression these people give us, too much. But yeah, so I hope you've like picked some of the things that I have said, like the advices, because nimezisema nikipeana story times. And now I look back and I'm very proud of myself. And you will too, and you should if you have already graduated. Like, that is a baseline that you're already done with. You're now on to the next part of life. You get me? So point number 2 I will say is relationships. Yep, relationships. And this is like relationships with friends. I will really pinpoint relationship with friends more, because when you're done, those friends that maybe you used to see every day, you will not be seeing them again. And it's okay. Like, it's not your fault, it's not their fault, it's just life, you know. That's why I usually say, at the moment you are right now, with the people you are right now with, make the maximum out of it. Like, make memories, go for those trips, take those videos, take those pictures, because you do not know your second face, how it will look like. You don't know how your third face will look like. You don't know how 5 years from now will look like, you know. But make sure that the people you interact with, they feel that connection, so that hata mkipatana 3 months from now, 3 years from now, haitakuwa ni kama there was a void. Okay, yeah, you'll feel the void, but the connection will still be there. You get what I mean? So you'll feel the attachment will still be there. You guys are still gonna be friends. Because one thing about me, I'm not good with connections. Like, putting those connections tight. I am not good in, like, I have never been good with keeping up, because I am really an understanding human being. Like, understanding 100%. I usually understand you working, I understand you have your life, I understand I have my life, I am working, and that for that reason I don't expect you to text me every day. I don't expect you to see me every day. You don't expect me to text you every day. You don't expect me to always be there for you every day, you know? And it's okay. Like, it's normal. That's how life is. Like, most of the times, it's okay to just like go with the flow. Like, just don't struggle so much to bond ama na saa hiyo kuna distance, ndo hiyo kuna mtu mwingine ameenda akakuwa parent, kuna mtu mwingine ameenda ameolewa, you know, kuna mwingine ako kwa nyumba like hajui what to do, like you're all in different dynamics, and by the time ati you partner together it will also take some time, you know. So it's okay wherever you are right now, even with your friends, don't even stress about it. If they're meant to be in your life, they will be in your life all through every phase. You get me? And one big thing that many people don't like talking about is the drift that happens like in friendships. At times it can be so bad, like, whoa, it can drain you. This is somebody you've been with every single day. This is somebody you've gone to class with every single day, but now you're drifting away, you know. You'll feel like maybe it's my fault, maybe it's her fault, it's his fault, but nah, it's okay. Have that understanding that you both have different lives, you both have different dreams, you both have different visions. There's a way they will morph to live their own lives. There's a way you'll also morph towards living your own life. And it's okay if you meet up and like once in a while, you know, just to like keep the fire burning. But at the same time, if it doesn't happen, ni sawa, yo, ni sawa. Mimi sijui kama ni shy. Ever since I finished, have I met up with any of my university friends? Kai, kwa nini sifikiri? Like, I've never, and the way kweli who have I been meeting? Imagine if there's no name that is coming up. University. Oh yeah, like, and I have, but compared to like how it used to be when I was in uni, right now it's like maybe 1 to 3 friends. Like, yeah, 1 to 3 friends maximum. Compared to like the way I was back then, where I used to have a lot of friends. But that does not mean we don't interact. We do. If I see something nice on your social, I will like, I will comment. Like, it's cool. We're not like in bad terms. If you do something, I am here to support you, you know. I'm that friend that is ready to help you if you need any assistance, because we once used to have something, we once used to be friends, we once used to interact, we once used to laugh together. So I cannot throw that back like that, but at the same time I will not burn myself out trying to mend the space that is trying to be created by life. I hope I've made sense. But relationships, that's one thing that you'll find, or maybe you're going through right now if you already graduated, or like if you will graduate. That is one thing that you will see. And it's not all friends, by the way. There are people who have been together for a while, like ever since university, ever since high school, wamekuwa pamoja na kumeendelea hivyo na wako sawa, you know. So ina depend, you have to know which type of a friend are you and which type of a circle do you have. Are you the person who's going to keep people close for longer, or you really cannot do that? It's okay, it's normal. Me, I'm that person where I don't keep friends, not like keep friends, I don't keep tabs that much. But I have people I studied with in primary, I have people I studied with in high school. We talk, but not as consistent as the way we used to back then. You get? And I wanted to figure that point where it's normal. Do not look at me badly saying, oh, sijui huyu anaringa manini. Hapana, sikuringa. Uko na maisha yako, niko na maisha yangu. Kuna vitu zenye tulikuwa tuna vibe na wewe before, Sasa kwangu zimechange. Mi sizi vibe, mi sizitaki tena ama hazinibambi. Unaona? Na wewe labda zinakubamba bado ama pia wewe kuna interests unapenda, unaona? So yeah, just know the drift will come. Even though it's not with all friends, it will still come. So we're done with, oh, and also relationship wise with partners, it also changes. There's a way you used to like guys who used to dress like this, guys who used to look like this, and then when you're done, you find like, oh, there are a bigger range of guys, you know. Your taste changes, your range of dating also changes. Like, it's a dynamic, and the constant thing that should remain is you. Like, you are the constant here. Everything else will change, everything, but you are the, and that is why I usually say work on yourself so bad that if any change comes through, it will not wear you out. It will not make you feel like I need to do CG, I feel inferior, or like I need to do this. If you work on yourself vizuri, unapata, you even spread good energy, people even wanna be around you, you know. Like, bro, do not mind what other people will say at CG. You used to do this, CG, you were fun before, why are you not fun now? It's not their world. That is their own opinion. It's your world. It's my world. What I used to do before, and you find me doing something different right now, accept it. Be happy that I'm changing to be better, you know? And that's how life is. So yeah. So let's talk about this one. And I think this one cuts across everybody. Getting a job. Getting a job. One thing that I've learned about getting a job, one thing that cuts across everything, you need to have connections. You need to have a network. You need to know who to talk to, for what, and when, and where. And funny enough, this is also another thing that I learned. Connections or deals do not even happen in the office. Imagine, they don't happen in the office. Many deals happen outside the office. Many recruiters pick their people even outside office hours. You get what I mean? Like, it can be over coffee, it can be, you know, it can be money wise, it can be like by the time wanafika kwa ofisi wao washajua wanachukua nani. So anything that happens in the office structure, hiyo ni protocol, but haimaanishi ati juu umeitwa interview na haujui anyone ati huwezi pata. Unaweza pata, cause God is still there. It's just a way to tell you, do not expect just to walk in and walk out with a job. That's what I mean. Pray, but as well also talk to the people who need to be talked to. For real. And then build that network. Make sure that if you're currently still in uni, build network, and don't assume somebody will remember you when you graduate. Constantly remind them, constantly send them emails, constantly be there, like, so that's when the opportunity comes, you will eat it up. You get me? So yeah. And then another thing that I have learned, you don't have to get a job to make it. You don't have to get a job. People are making it out here. Even with the small monies they make, they're still making it. You don't have to be like so and so. Do your thing. Sasa imagine simu yangu imeanguka. For a minute I feel like, ooh, my heart is being broken. I'm eating a very cold pineapple. So, where was I? People are making it out here, imagine. And then, you also don't have to know many people to make it. It's a dream. May have many friends. I must dream. Be the known. Imagine, see? Mimi, sijuani na sijulikani. But I know the power of, there's this saying that says, like, if you're brave to do something, the universe, there's something it does. It brings together the things that you need, the resources that you need, the people that you need to help you come along as you move. So the more brave you are, the more you see life is inaenda haraka haraka. Imagine you don't have to know anyone. Do you? If you feel like business is your thing, anza. Hizo vitu zingine zote zitajisort. So yep. Your ability to snatch that opportunity when it comes, because you all have degrees, you all have masters, you all have PhDs, but the skill is really important. When you're given that work, are you going to outsmart somebody who has a bigger master's, or are you willing to learn, you know? So I need you to be willing to put yourself out there for you to get a job, for you to be where you want to be. You need to remember, put yourself out there, and people will be willing to pay you for what you bring on the table. So you will get a job if you're looking for one. You will get the right connections if you're looking for one, for them. You will start that job if you're willing to start. I don't know at this point. How you view life. And this is in the case of, like, maybe you grew up knowing like life is a fairy tale, or you'll be getting things your way easily. I feel like
2,000 years later.
sorry. So yeah, I was saying, the way you used to view life before you finished will definitely change. Hiyo nayo sitakudanganya. Hiyo ita change drastically. But then the caveat is, there is joy in making life what you want it to be, or like how you always wanted to live it, you know. But then you have to work hard. Like, working hard is, and I think I'm talking about this as I tell myself, I really need to work hard. We all do. And we need to remind ourselves that at the end of the time, nothing will ever come easy. And it does for some people who are maybe born in wealth, you know. But we are not those people. But we will be those people. We are working towards being such people so that our kids can as well have the time of their lives, you know. But generally, life tends to be unfair, because you find even those people who you think have everything figured out, there's something they really, really, really need, and they don't have it, and they can't have it. And there's something also you need, but then there's some things you have and you're underestimating them. You're not even looking at them. You're not being grateful. So just be ready that life will change, your view of life will change. Mine changed, and for me, I think I grew more towards being more kind. It's not like I was not kind before, but being more kind and understanding at the same time. Like to a point where I'm like, it's okay, it happens. And if something happens to me, I'm like, I feel bad. I will even cry. Yep, I'm a crybaby. But at the end of the time, I will tell myself, it's fine. I don't have this, it's fine. I am not courageous at the moment, it's fine. My videos are not as clear as I would want them to be, or my editing is not as better as I would, but it's fine. But I will get there, and I'm willing to learn. You see that willingness, baby, inakujanga too. And you tend to understand how people live their lives. You tend to understand we're different. People have different dynamics. And that's it. Like, it's something that has, like, your mind will shift. Your mind will shift, that's for sure. And you will either gravitate towards seeing opportunities, or seeing life as unfair, or seeing life as, you know, like you don't know anything, you're just there. I also get such times, because more time than you might think. And what I can tell you is that you're not alone. We're in this together. As I said, mimi na wewe tuko pamoja. And life can be shit, life can be weird, but let's just make good things out of the shit. Let's make good memories out of the weird times, and let's learn through it, you know. Take something to learn about failures that you get, take something from it, learn about the small things. And by the it's the small things that matter. That's one other thing that I realized. Small things in life that you might overweigh, they matter a lot, so much, than the big things that you might think that you need, that you really need. And I think that point is really wide, because I feel like I have a lot to say about viewing life and like life in general. And I'm thinking I can do a whole episode on it, but so far I've said what I wanted to say on that point. That your life will definitely change. The way you view it, it will definitely change. And it's okay for things not to go your way. It's okay for not getting everything. It's okay for even not being under control. Because for me, I am a really hands-on person. Like, I need to control everything. I need to be there. I need to make sure this is working, this is not working. I need to make sure my business, the clients, the branding, the nini, you know. But you cannot do all that. At the end of the time, there's some things that you just can't control. And me, at such moments when they come, I usually feel like, what? Like I'm breaking down, or like I am losing it. But then I usually take a step back, and I take maybe a day or two, breathe, think, pray, and then I get encouraged by the people around me, by the few that I might tell what I'm going through. And then I realize, I'm not alone. I am not alone, and life is not lifing only on my side. It's also not lifing on other people. And and it's okay. it's okay. If things are not going your way, it's okay, but they will. And you'll find that things are gonna zitafika mahali zipatane. Ndio. It's not like I was going to all classes. It's not like I was not miss, like I was doing all assignments